Good morning, students. Today we are starting from our first chapter of biology for the class 9. That chapter name is Fundamental Unit of Life. Previously, we have done some subtopics related to this chapter that include various parts like what are the fundamental unit of life is the cell, and there are different types of cells: eukaryotic cells, prokaryotic cells. We also done about unicellular and multicellular organisms, and the discovery of the cell we have already done, and then about the shape and size of the cell, that also we have done in our previous PDF. Now today we start from our next topic, that is nucleus. The next subtopic of this chapter is the nucleus. About nucleus, you have already read in your previous 8th class also. So again, we start this topic with a little bit more explanation. So in the cell, you know that the control center is known as the nucleus. The activities that are going on inside the cell, that is controlled by the nucleus. And now the word is nucleus. So what is nucleus? So nucleus is the largest and autonomous organelle of eukaryotic cells. Largest and autonomous organelle of eukaryotic cells. So you already know what are eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. Those have, or cells that have well-defined nucleus, they are known as eukaryotic cells, like plant cells and animal cells. And those not have a well-defined nucleus, they are called prokaryotic cells, like bacteria. Okay. So next is the discovery. Who discovered cell? So you also already know this about a Robert Brown scientist in 1831 discovered the nucleus. That is all we read in our 8th class also and in previous PDF also. So next we start from nucleus. That nucleus carries the hereditary information of the cell. All the hereditary information. What is hereditary information? That the characters passes from one generation to next generation, parents to their offsprings, that carries by the nucleus. And all the activities that are going inside the cell is also regulated by the nucleus. Cell के अंदर जो भी activities हो रही है, its growth, its division, all the functions that are inside the cell is controlled by the nucleus. So now there is about the position of the cell. You know that their plant cell and the animal cell, and plant cell and animal cell, the position of nucleus is different. In plant cell, it is shifted to one side or corner. Why? Due to presence of a large vacuole. As you know, in plant cell, there is a large vacuole. So this large vacuole mostly takes all the place, so the nucleus is shifted towards its corner side. So that position is called acentric position. That position is called eccentric or acentric position. And animal cell, it is in the center. If we draw animal cell, in animal cell, the nucleus is present in the center. So that position is called centric. That position is called centric. Now this is all briefly about the nucleus. Now we start about the structure of the nucleus. So nucleus is a membrane bound structure. Why we call membrane bound structure? Because it is not a single membrane. It is made up of 2 layers. Okay. The nucleus is a membrane bound structure that contains the cell's hereditary information and control the cell's growth and reproduction. We already explained there. It is the hereditary information, all the activities like growth, reproduction, that is going on inside the cell, that is controlled by the nucleus. Now about the diagram of the nucleus. Okay, the diagram of the nucleus. So I'm taking help from this book. You know that already we have done that nucleus is made up of a membrane, that is outer membrane, that is called nuclear membrane. That is called nuclear membrane. Okay, and this membrane is double layer. You know na, this membrane is double layer. This is first layer and this is the second layer. This layer is called outer membrane and this layer is called inner membrane. Okay, so it is a double layer membrane, outer nuclear membrane and inner nuclear membrane, and this membrane include many pores. Okay, there are many pores, these are called nuclear pores. And what its function? Nuclear pores allow the materials to come inside and out of the nucleus. न्यूक्लियस के अंदर और बाहर जाने में मटेरियल्स में क्या करेगा, ये उसकी हेल्प करेंगे. इनसाइड दिस न्यूक्लियस देयर इज अ liquid substance that is called nucleoplasm. As inside the cell there is cytoplasm, same type in the nucleus there is a liquid that is called nucleoplasm, and inside this nucleus there is a dense stained dark color structure that is called nucleolus. And this nucleolus include the all the activities that carry inside this nucleus. Okay, and there are chromosomes also present in this nucleoplasm. Chromosomes, you know that chromosomes carry the genes, and genes are the hereditary unit of the cell. All the hereditary information from parents to offspring through sperms and ovum go through these genes that are present on the chromosomes. So now this is clear about from this structure. The membrane, nuclear membrane outer, that is made up of two-layered membrane, made up of bilayer phospholipids. Okay, that we have done already in the fluid mosaic model in our previous topics. Above we have done that plasma membrane fluid mosaic model that is given by Singer and Nicholson. Okay, then it is outer nuclear membrane and inner nuclear membrane. Nuclear pores are there, nucleoplasm, nucleolus and chromosome. So one by one we have done about this. So now the topic is nuclear membrane. I also draw roughly on this copy nuclear membrane, nuclear pore, nucleolus, nucleoplasm, chromatin that are called chromosomes, outer nuclear membrane and the inner nuclear membrane. Now next is nuclear membrane. It is also known as nucleoplasm. It is also called nucleoplasm, and it is made up of double layer membrane that are made up of phospholipids layer. Okay, then now next is the nuclear pores. These are the small pores that allow the passage of material into and out of the nucleus. The materials that are needed inside that come inside, and those not want they go outside. Okay, next is the nucleoplasm. Just like cytoplasm found inside cell, I told you that one. The nucleus contains nucleoplasm. It is made up of water, mixture of various molecules and dissolved ions. Okay, clear? Now next one is nucleolus. All the nucleus 25% volume, okay, is take place by the nucleolus, and it is made up of proteins and RNA. You know RNA is ribonucleic acid. The full form of RNA is ribonucleic acid, and it helps in formation of ribosomes, and ribosomes are the protein factory of the cells. The ribosomes help in the protein synthesis inside the cell. Clear? RNA, ribonucleic acid, help in formation of ribosomes that help in protein synthesis. Clear? The next one is chromosomes, thread-like structures made up of proteins and DNA. Now the word is DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. So DNA contain the information necessary for constructing and organizing the cell. Cell की formation, cell की growth, cell की reproduction, जो सब कुछ करना है, that is by the DNA. And DNA carry the genes. So genes क्या है? Functional unit of DNA. Genes passed from parents to offspring carrying the genetic information. These all we have also done in your 8th class. So again we have done this topic because this is also in this chapter. Now DNA is known as the hereditary material of the cell. Difference between DNA and gene is DNA is the hereditary material and gene is the hereditary unit. So sometimes questions may occur as one word, which is the hereditary unit of the cell. Then answer is gene, which is the hereditary material of the cell, that is DNA. Now last topic is function of nucleus. So from this whole topic we have understood already that it help in formation of cell and cell division, cell growth, cell division, storehouse of genes. So genes hereditary character carry करते हैं. Ribosomes present in nucleolus that help in protein synthesis. It transfer the hereditary character from parents to the offspring. So all the activities that are going inside the cell is controlled by the gene. So gene is called the control center or brain of the cell. So not gene. The nucleus is known as the control center or brain of the cell, as all the activities inside the cell is controlled by the nucleus. So I think this topic is clear to you. So next time we take next topic. Up to till. Thank you.